The question I've been asking myself in the last 24 hours with everything that's happening in the UK is, at what point do people react? Like, at what point do liberals and people who kind of go around in their everyday life thinking that they're a good person or that they're not racist, they're not bigoted and blah, 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 blah. Like, at what point are you motivated to say something and speak out? Because currently the loudest white voices in this country are the far-right fascist extremists. And so it's really hard and really difficult as a person of colour, and I think more so especially like for Muslims right now, to really understand like who's for you and who is not. And I just find it really concerning that people don't feel compelled to speak and to encourage the people around them to stand up for marginalised people. It just seems like when things are happening to marginalised people, when people are being attacked, when people are being stabbed, the most horrendous things that are happening to black and brown people specifically, there is just no sort of like, oh, this is really bad. It actually takes people to see really extreme things. And I think, if I'm being honest, it's going to take, which I, God forbid that this will happen, it would take someone being severely harmed for people to be like, oh wow, the racism in this country is a problem, and I as a white person need to ensure that I'm speaking out and letting other people know that this isn't okay. Because I reiterate that the loudest white voices in this country right now are far-right extremists. I don't know if anything I've said makes sense, but it's just something I've been thinking because I find it really frustrating and really deeply concerning that like people are kind of just like, oh, black people and brown people are getting attacked in the street right now just for, check notes, being black and brown. Okay.